Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do another bake with me. So many of you enjoyed the apple cider donut so much, and several of you asked for a pumpkin donut, so why not? 'Tis the season. So today we are going to make pumpkin donuts. I've never made them before. I just kind of based the recipe off of the apple cider recipe, so we'll see what happens. But if you're seeing this video, they must have come out good. So I'm going to turn you around, show you the ingredients, and we're going to get started. So for our pumpkin donuts, of course, we're going to need a donut pan. We're going to need 3/4 cup of flour, 1/2 cup of 0-point sweetener. You know I use the Lacano monk fruit. We're going to need 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. Now, if you don't like the pumpkin pie spice, you can just use cinnamon. You can use a combination of cinnamon, cloves, and nutmeg. Whatever you and your family like. We're going to need some salt. We're going to need some cashew milk or almond milk or regular milk, whatever you choose. A little bit of vanilla, 1 egg, 2/3 cup of pure pumpkin puree, 2 teaspoons of light butter. We're going to melt that. And then we're going to do a maple glaze. So for the glaze, we're going to need a little bit of cashew, almond, or regular milk, a little bit of vanilla, some sugar-free syrup, and some 0.10x sugar. This happens to be the Swerve brand. There's many different ones out there. So this is what we need to get started. We're going to preheat our oven to 350. We're going to spray our donut pan, and let's get moving on these donuts. In a medium bowl, we have 3/4 cup of flour. We're going to add 1/2 cup of the monk fruit sweetener, or your choice of sweetener, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, then pumpkin pie spice. I only added 1 here, but in the future I will add 2. Some salt, 1 egg, 2/3 cup of canned pure pumpkin puree, 1/4 cup of your choice of milk. I use cashew milk, unsweetened, and then 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Then to that, 2 teaspoons of light butter melted. And then we're going to mix it up, and we're going to stir it and then whisk it until thoroughly combined and all the lumps are out. Once it's done, we are going to put it into our prepared donut pan. This is a 6-well donut pan that has been sprayed with non-stick spray, and I'm just using my large scoop to put the batter in. I fill them all the way up. Actually, I didn't at first. I went back and added more to them, so you can fill them all the way up. There's enough batter. I have my donut pan and my scoops linked in the description box below in my Amazon store if it's something you are interested in. Once I get them all in and all even, we're going to put them in the oven at 350 degrees. Mine took 16 minutes to bake completely through because they are so dense. I started at 12, added 2 more minutes, and then finally finished it at 16 minutes. Okay, the donuts are out of the oven. They cooled in the pan for 10 minutes and then on the rack until they were completely cool. To make the glaze, I'm adding in 1/4 cup of sugar-free maple syrup and 1/2 cup of the Lacano monk fruit powdered sugar. Next time I would have this, and that is reflected on the website. It made way too much glaze. To make a smoother glaze, if you want to add an extra step, you can run the sugar through a sifter and you won't have the lumps that I did. Whisk it really well. I'm trying to get the lumps out, but I didn't get them all out. But these were just for us, so it's okay. Once it's completely mixed, you're just going to take the donuts and dunk them in the glaze. Put them back on the rack and let them set until the glaze is set. It does take a while for it to completely set, especially if you put it on nice and thick like I did. But you'll see when I'm done the last one how much glaze I had left. So I think you could safely have it. And that is reflected on the recipe on the website. So the donuts are done. They are glazed. It did not dry completely, the glaze, unless I just didn't wait long enough. There they are. So we are going to taste them for you. First, I'm going to break it open. So the crumb is pretty good in this. It's definitely heavier and denser than the apple cider donuts, and I think that's because of the pumpkin. Pumpkin's pretty dense. So let's give these a taste.
Well,
they are good, very moist.
Yeah.
I think they need more of a kick though.
Thumbs up.
I think they need more pumpkin pies.
Sorry. Oh.
He's speechless from my donut. I think they need more pumpkin pie spice. A little more pumpkin-y flavor?
Yeah, they could. But they're good. But yeah, a little more.
Yeah, I think I would add another teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice to it because pumpkin's so bland, you need to really kick it up. So I think that's what I would do, and I will make that change on my website. But I think I think these are definitely a winner. Like I said, very moist, very dense, and nice size too for only 2 points. Purple and blue, 1 is 2, 2 is 4, 3 is 5. And on green, 1 is 2, 2 is 4, and 3 is 7. Because you get that egg in there, and that's what bumps the green up. But I think 2 points for a nice sized donut, and they're delicious. They are really good. I will definitely make these again. And I am not a pumpkin spice girl. I'm team apple cider. So yeah, I'll make these again. These are gonna be really good with a cup of tea, cup of coffee, if that's what you like. But definitely give them a try. And if you don't think you'll like the maple glaze, what you can do is just like we did with the apple cider donuts, brush them with some melted butter and dip them in some cinnamon sugar. I bet that would be really good too. But the glaze kind of soaks in and makes them even extra moist. So very, very good. 2 thumbs up, and I would definitely recommend that you give these a try if you like pumpkin. I will have the recipe linked in the description box below. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would love you to hit that subscribe button, smash the notification bell, leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, all that good stuff that helps my channel out. What else? I'm working on a couple other bakery type fall goods, so hopefully they will come to fruition and I will be able to share those with you. So thank you very much for spending your time with me, and I will talk to you very soon.